welcome back to Full Cup Astrology. I'm Jen Keane, and today I'm going to talk about the full moon in Capricorn. It is Monday, July 3rd at 4:38 a.m. That's Pacific Standard Time, and I'm going to give you a general overview of the two big things that I think are good to look out for at the time of this moon. And so it's important to listen to the general overview that's going to give you a good sense of all the details of the energy of the moon this weekend. And then I'm going to give you a sign by sign breakdown so you can check your sun, moon, and rising, or if you don't know your birth time or your rising and moon sign, just check your sun sign, and that's going to give you a snapshot of some of the topics coming up at the time of the moon this weekend. If you are enjoying videos like this, please like and subscribe. It means so much, and thank you so much to everyone who's watching and liking and subscribing and commenting. It is so much fun for me. And yeah, now let's get into the general reading. So first, a little bit about Capricorn. Capricorn is slow, methodical. It likes to set goals and achieve them. It does not race to the finish line. So Capricorn puts in the work and gets things done, but there's no rush, just to sum that up. So if there's a part of your life where you've been working really hard at something and pushing step by step and getting all the steps in, this could be a time where you start to see some results. This could be where full moons bring fruition to your hard work, fruition to anything in life, but at this full moon it could be about something you've been putting work into. And there are two energies that I'm going to break down and get more into. So the first one is Jupiter is in a trine with this full moon. And that speaks to blessings, expansion, healing, gifts, just pure luck. So that's exciting. Depending on how this shows up in your chart, you could have some really lucky energy, good opportunities. This is the type of energy that you need to take advantage of the opportunities though. So if you see something come up and it feels lucky, go for it. It's a gift from the universe. And so keep an eye out for that. It's going to require some action. And then there's a component, the second energy I want to talk about. This isn't going to require any action on anyone's part. This is going to come out of nowhere. It is the energy just taking over what we feel we have control over, and maybe steering us in a direction that we're meant to be in. So that is Venus and Mars squaring Uranus at the same time of this moon. So because it's Venus, it could mean that topics around love, romance, money, beauty, and what we find beautiful, what we want out of romantic situations, what we want out of relationships. Topics around females and feminism could also come up. And this is about revolutionary change. This is about creating something different that works in a better way. Capricorn is also the past, so it is tradition and everything that maybe is old. Maybe it's time to get out of our old traditional ways of romance and relating with other people, or maybe old traditional ways of fashion and beauty. However, this is not one of those times that you want to make radical change with beauty. Just if you're going to make some permanent changes, take some time to mull that over until October when Venus goes direct. Because Venus is starting to slow down. It's going to go retrograde over the summer and go direct again in the fall. I believe the end of October, it'll be full speed as far as if you want to make some radical changes to your beauty and appearance, that's the time to do it. But now might be the time that great ideas come to you. And this energy is going, because of the retrograde, it is going to repeat over the course of the summer. So whatever comes up this weekend in a maybe more unexpected way, this doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be intense for everybody, but it will for some, and it could be a pleasant surprise. It can be slightly uncomfortable because it's in Taurus, and Taurus doesn't love change, but Uranus does. So watch out for those things in your life, and click on the breakdown below if you want more detail about where that might show up in your life. So those are the two big energies at the time of this full moon. Jupiter, you want to take advantage of opportunities and blessings, and Uranus is going to just come in and take care of itself and present situations that help you revolutionize and grow when it comes to art, beauty, relationships, and those sort of things. I also always like to mention when the new moon of this cycle started. So the new moon for this full moon was December 23rd. So if something started around that time, you might be reaching the fruition of that story that's been playing out for the past 6 months. So you can look for that. And yeah, I think that's it. If you, I really want to hear what's going on with each of you this weekend and what shows up. So please leave comments below if you feel up for it. And now I will get into the breakdown for all 12 signs. Hello Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your full moon, and this could really bring culmination or fruition to any part of your life that you've been putting some hard work into. This could have to do with how other people see you and your place in the world, your psychology and your body. So keep an eye out for those topics. And there's also connection with 5th house and 8th house topics for you. So what that means is Jupiter and Uranus have been in your 5th house hanging out and encouraging growth and opportunity around creative projects, children, dating situations, fun, joy, how you seek pleasure in this world, and how you express what you're good at. The 8th house has to do with other people's money, resources outside of your own. It has to do with connecting intimately with other people. So for you, I think that some topics and themes around dating and intimacy are likely to come up. You could have some financial shifts come about that are maybe unexpected, that have to do with your creative projects or with children, with a romantic partner. That could be a possibility. If you are in a committed relationship, this could have to do with your partner's finances going through some unexpected changes, and hopefully in a very blessed way. I like that Jupiter is hitting this moon, so whatever comes up that Uranus might bring as far as surprises, Jupiter does have this sweet, blessed energy that is going on at the same time, regardless of those other conversations. So, and with energy like this in your 5th house, unexpected pregnancies could be a thing. Planned pregnancies could be a thing. Pregnancies, births, children, all of those things. So that's just for a select group of you, but if that's something that's going on in your world, congratulations, and keep an eye out for that. So that's it, Capricorn, and I'll see you next time. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This full moon is happening in your 12th house. So for you, more than most people, this might not be very obvious energy. The 12th house is everything that's hidden. This could have to do with foreign lands for you, foreign travel, foreign places. You generally might feel like doing less. Sometimes full moons bring more energy and more activation of going out and doing things. But at this time, because it's in your house of hidden and downtime, that could be, so if you're feeling the urge to just seclude, then go for it. This also could be a time where secrets come out, something that was hidden comes to light under the full moon. Watch for that. And it might have to do with home related matters for you. So Uranus and Jupiter are hanging out in your 4th house, and that is your practical home. It is your internal world, so everything you hold inside that you don't share with the rest of the world. And it has to do with your family background, so how you were raised, where you came from, and what's traditional and just genetic, what you were genetically and learned from your family environment growing up. So if there's been some healing and topics going on for you around that, then this full moon could bring some enlightening and hopefully healing with Jupiter's energy playing out there. Venus and Mars are hanging out in your 7th house. Venus will be there for quite some time. So for you, this is about partnerships. This is about significant partnerships. So this isn't casual dating. This is long-term committed partnerships of any kind. So it could be business, it could be romantic. If you are dating, it might mean that at the time of this full moon, things become a lot more committed. So if that's the case for you, that sounds wonderful, Aquarius, especially under this full moon. And because it's because it's Capricorn, it has probably been something that has been in the works for a little while, and really taking things to the next level at this time. So enjoy that, Aquarius. I'll see you next time. Hi, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This full moon is happening in your 11th house. So this is a culmination of friends, community, network. This is a time that you're networking and audiences and allies, people that are there to support you. Something might come to light around those topics. There's a chance that this might be an end to some friends and communities and networks. So keep an eye out for that, or reaching a new audience and new allies, and that something that's been in the works for the last 6 months coming to fruition when it comes to friends and networking and audience. Jupiter and Uranus are in your 3rd house right now, so this could have to do with communication. This could have to do with your day-to-day mind and tasks. This also involves writing projects and short distance travel. So given that it's the Canada Day long weekend, I think a lot of Pisces out there are going to be taking short trips, and that might be with friends, and what a lovely way to spend the weekend and some full moon energy. The Venus and Mars activity is happening in your 6th house. So that means that you might have some unexpected things come up with your day-to-day activity. So this could be work tasks, something unexpected work-related could be in the mix for you. If it's there are blessings in the communication though, Pisces, so watch for that at the time of this full moon. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying lots of fun this weekend. Let me know how it goes in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is happening in your 10th house, this full moon. So this has to do with your work and reputation and how you are seen in the world. Anything that you've been working on with work and career, you could get recognition at this time. This could be a status change. So this also covers those that may be getting married or that sort of thing. A promotion would also fall under this energy. Jupiter and Uranus are in your 2nd house. So blessings and expansion around money and finances are potentially coming around at the time of this full moon. This also covers self-worth, so maybe a promotion is giving you a boost of self-worth and esteem, and also money. So that could be for a lot of Aries out there, and it's something to take advantage of. So if you see an opportunity for money, do be cautious because of the position that Venus is in right now, but I think it's going to be career related. It's probably going to be pretty clear cut, and just go for it, especially if that's promotion. Congratulations. Venus and Mars are for a long tour in your 5th house, so many Aries out there could be having a lot of focus on children. You might have unexpected matters come up with children. This also covers unexpected pregnancies, so planned or unplanned. But because Uranus is involved with Venus and Mars right now, yeah, it's likely unplanned. Creative projects and how you have fun in this world are likely the conversations happening here. So perhaps you're getting a lot of recognition for your creative projects. Perhaps you are getting payment for your creative projects and investing in creative projects financially. All of those topics are coming up for you, Aries. But overall, it's going to be a fun weekend, and I can't wait to hear how this plays out for you. See you soon. Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This full moon is happening in your 9th house. So this represents foreign places. This 9th house activity is more about your spiritual perspective. This can have to do with higher education and how you view the world. So for many Taurus out there, your world views and your perspective and higher mind might be up for some culmination or change, or you might just have an epiphany about your higher mindset and what's working for you and what's not, and any growth that you have been going through for the last 6 months when it comes to your perspective on the world, that could reach a culmination point this weekend. Jupiter and Uranus are in your sign, so you have been getting all sorts of upheaval when it comes to your psychology, your body, and who you are in this world. Jupiter is here now for the next year to bring all the blessings. So for some Taurians out there, the Uranus change has been slightly uncomfortable. Jupiter is going to show you where it's paying off, and I think you're going to get a taste of that this weekend. So enjoy that, Taurus. Venus and Mars are touring your 4th house, so you might have some unexpected developments show up when it comes to home and self, and those matters that are close to your heart. Could be a practical home that something unexpected comes up. It could be family-related matters that show up unexpectedly, and it's time to maybe put some of those higher mind practices to work. So if your perspective is changing in the world, then perhaps it's changing the way that you grew up and the way that you inherited family mindset, or things with family are actually changing as a result of the changes you were putting in to your perspective. So enjoy this one, Taurus, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Hi Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This full moon is happening in your 8th house. So this is going to bring to light topics around your deep, intimate connections with other people. This could have to do with fears and taboo topics. This could have to do with other people's resources and taxes and those sort of things. So something is coming to fruition when it comes to your partner's resources. And that can be actual, practical, or energetic and intimate. So this also covers any psychological healing that you have been doing for the past 6 months. You might feel that come to fruition at the time of this full moon this weekend. Jupiter and Uranus are in your 12th house. So you are going through, you could really be developing your psychic abilities at this time. You could be developing your connection to the unseen realm. Or this could have to do with faraway hidden places that are just outside of your day-to-day life. So maybe you're traveling overseas and you're having some blessings come in there. This opportunity come up this weekend, and jump on it. If you do, take advantage. Venus and Mars are hanging out in your third house. So for an extended period of time, you are getting blessings where it comes to maybe unexpected events. Venus is involved, so especially if you're a night chart, this could involve blessings. But this has to do with neighborhoods and siblings and short distance travel. This has to do with communication of all kinds and how your day-to-day mind works. So because of the Venus retrograde, these topics, whatever comes up this weekend that might be unexpected around any of those things, that is going to be repeated over the course of the summer, and you're going through a real upgrade and shift when it comes to maybe how you relate to others with communication, especially in your romantic relationships. Maybe short distance travel and siblings are involved in this too, but definitely communication is big for you at this time, Gemini, and communication with actual people, communication with unseen realms. And Gemini, you are a born natural when it comes to communication, so you're probably going to really enjoy these shifts. See you next time. Hi Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This full moon is happening in your 7th house of partnerships. So for you, this is a culmination when it comes to significant partnerships. This could be romantic or business. And this could mean that a relationship is ending. This could mean that a relationship is reaching a new level. Either way, this is for your benefit, and whatever has been brewing, because it's Capricorn, I think it's been going on for a long time, and you're going to enjoy the changes that are in store for you. Jupiter and Uranus are in your 11th house of friends and networks and allies and big, large communities that are audiences are covered as well. Everyone who's there to support you, and that's where blessings and unexpected stuff is coming. So this all looks really good for Cancer. Venus and Mars in your 2nd house. You are going through a lot of reworking of your self-worth with regard to relationships and money, potentially. And that is going to be an extended conversation over the course of the summer. So some topics from the past around self-worth might come up at this time. And it could overlap with friends and networks and audience and your partnerships in some way. So maybe a business partnership or a romantic partnership are part of your friendship network. Maybe a business or romantic partnership are starting to expand your audience and expand your networks and communities. And as a result, you are going through different stages of adjusting your self-worth and how you show up, and it could actually be practical money too. So maybe an increased audience and a business partner is actually adding to your assets at this time. So take advantage of opportunity when it comes from your networks, and watch for surprises that affect you financially. Enjoy those partnerships, Cancer. I will see you next time. Hi Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This full moon is happening in your 6th house. So you are reaching a point of culmination, a new level when it comes to work and your day-to-day activities. So this could involve the workplace. This could involve your day-to-day habits. So if you are trying to change, you've been trying to work on habits and make your day-to-day activities more beneficial for you, this is where you can see some of the results pay off, Leo. Jupiter and Uranus are touring your 10th house, so watch for blessings when it comes to career. And it could be unexpected blessings as well. And it's really going to affect Venus and Mars are in your sign. So Venus, you are going through a lot of recalibrating of how you connect with relationships, romantic, how you connect with art, how you connect with beauty. You might be wanting to change some things with your appearance at this time, and do that later in the summer when Venus goes direct, even later September actually. I call that summer because it's still nice here in BC, but yeah, this might be the time more to do the research and make some plans and see what changes you might like to implement for your appearance. If you were changing things already, this might be a time where you go back and redo something to do with your clothing or appearance or how you're seen in the world. So looks like a lot of career stuff for you, Leo. I think a lot of career recognition and blessings coming your way, and this is really boosting who you are and how you are seen. This is a big one for you, Leo, just the way that it's hitting your 10th and 1st house. So I think you're enjoying the energy at this time, and I look forward to hearing all about it. See you next time. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. This full moon is happening in your 5th house. So Virgos, this for you too, this could be some baby action. The 5th house has to do with creativity, joy, pleasure, children. This is where you have fun, Virgo. So how you've had fun in the past, that might be changing at this time. This might be a culmination point of some of the work you've been doing for the past 6 months on a creative project, and your blessings are coming from the 9th house. So potentially your creative project has to do with spiritual purpose. It could have to do with higher learning and education of some kind. Maybe publishing is somewhere that you're getting blessings at this time. And maybe some unexpected news. And that unexpected news, it might... Venus and Mars are in your 12th house, and that is covering topics that are more hidden for you. So any surprises, unexpected things that are happening at the time in the sky, it might be hidden or something that you're hiding from the rest of the world for now. Likely you are enjoying some time in solitude, or your relationships are enjoying some time in solitude and tucked away from the world. You might be exploring more psychic and non-verbal communication with romantic relationships. So that's another possibility. But this looks very spiritual for you, Virgo. Your creative passions, maybe you're expressing your spirituality in a new way at this time. And either way, whatever comes up, I look forward to hearing about it, and I hope it brings all sorts of blessings when it comes to your higher mind and your spiritual path and potentially higher learning. So if you're graduating from an academic program at this time, that could be a possibility too, and congratulations. I will see you next time, Virgo. Libra, sun, moon, and rising. This full moon is in your 4th house, so you are likely getting it's topics around family and home and your inner world, those things that you were grown up with, the traditional things from your family, that might be coming up at this time. And with the Canada Day long weekend, many Libras out there are going to be spending time with family, so I hope that that's very enjoyable. Jupiter and Uranus are happening in your 8th house, so there are likely this could be an unexpected death or birth of some kind, or a rebirth. This is likely bringing blessings and abundance to your partner's resources and things that benefit you through other people. You might be getting into some taboo stuff, Libra. You might be exploring some more dark, deep psychological stuff within yourself, especially since this is talking about family upbringings that can have a big connection for a lot of people. So there might be a lot of healing at this time that's happening at a psychological level for you, and this weekend could show the manifestations and blessings around that. Venus and Mars are happening in your 11th house of audience and allies and friends. So you're likely to be going over topics the rest of the summer that have to do with your friend connections, your networks and your larger community connections. And some topics are going to be revised over and over again. So watch for that. Whatever comes up this weekend is going to be revisited when it comes to your communities and your networks. And you're going to be doing some fine tuning of what that looks like for you and how it works in your favor. So maybe friends and networks this weekend are also part of what is triggering family and psychological wounds and healing. So watch for that. And whatever comes up, this is really going to show you how far you have come in the last 6 months. So enjoy. Hi Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This Capricorn full moon is happening in your 3rd house, and that represents neighbors, local, like close community, siblings, and communication. This could be writing projects for you, Scorpio. So whatever's going on there, some topics are coming to fruition. Jupiter and Uranus are traveling your 7th house of partnership. So you are getting lots of blessings from other people at this time, and probably sometimes unexpected. And that could show up this weekend. So watch for unexpected blessings or news from your partnerships that come out of nowhere, whether that's relationship or business. That's looking good. And Venus and Mars are in your 10th house, doing an extended dance, especially Venus, when it comes to how you're seen in the world, your status, and your career. Anything that comes up around this time of the full moon is likely going to be revisited a few times this summer, and you're going to see the full results of that come October. So this could have to do with a marriage partner. Some Scorpios out there might be getting married, and there's a lot going on with wedding stuff over the summer. So any of those topics, this is a very, very mixed bag for Scorpios out there, just as far as the way that it's touching your, maybe you're doing some short distance travel for a wedding. That could be another possibility. So neighbors, short distance travel, siblings, and partnerships and status are coming up for discussion this weekend. Take advantage of opportunity from your partnerships. If something shows up, this is the time to go for it, and it could bring a lot of blessings when it comes to your status and financial and romantic experiences. So enjoy, Scorpio. Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This full moon is happening in your 2nd house, so you might be seeing some topics around money come to fruition. This also rules what you eat, how you take care of your body, what you wear, and your self-worth. So Sag, whatever you've been working on for the last 6 months is coming to fruition this weekend, and look for that, and you're probably going to have a real sense of feeling established financially and self-worth in some department. Jupiter and Uranus are traveling your 6th house, so you've had a lot of unexpected blessings when it comes to work and day-to-day activity. This could have to do with employees if you have employees. This generally, unexpected things could come from work or mundane tasks. Maybe even meditation for you, Sagittarius. Venus and Mars are doing an extended dance, especially Venus, in your 9th house, and that has to do with your spirituality, your higher mind, and this could also have to do with publishing or universities of higher learning, that sort of thing. So if maybe some Sagittarians are getting something published and that's adding to your assets and self-worth, congratulations if that's the case. And that could be unexpected blessings and growth and healing coming from work. So that's a very likely conversation for a lot of Sagittarians out there. If it has to do with food and habits, then you're just going through some blessings of reworking what you do day to day and how you treat your body and what you take in. And that might have to do with changing your day-to-day activities so that you're eating healthier. That might be a piece, and maybe mindset is in there too. So you might be implementing more strategies for rest and digest and mental peace, and those topics are going to come up over and over again over the summer as you perfect this journey. But something you've already been working on is going to pay off this weekend, and you're going to see the blessings and results. So enjoy that, Sagittarius, and I'll see you next time. So overall, this Capricorn energy, something that has been slow and brewing, is going to pop this weekend. And I just want to wish everyone a happy Canada Day in Canada. And I hope you are having a wonderful, playful time and enjoying this gorgeous summer weather. And lots of love. Thank you so much for watching and liking and subscribing. It means so much, and I look forward to seeing you next time.